It's a man from Florida who started losing his hearing in 1995. Then just recently, he had a cochlear implant restoring his hearing. The first words he heard were from his wife in the doctor's office. Take a look.
You can try talking like that. Can you hear my voice? Can you hear it? Can you hear me? You're not reading my lips, are you? He probably still is for understanding.
I can get it. Say it again.
I love you. Oh my God.
All right, well, we actually have Brian and his wife, Erin, on the line right now. How y'all doing?
Hi.
Hello, nice to see y'all.
You.
Brian, take us back to that moment that you heard your wife's voice.
Well, on the day of activation, of course, I was, anxious, and I was excited at the same time that this was about to happen. But I also had reservations as we were driving there, because I was thinking about, years ago, I had some other procedures done that were supposed to help my hearing. They didn't work. So I was thinking about that. And so when we went there, we were the first appointment in the morning. And we got in, we sat down, and they couldn't get the system to boot up. And so, of course, everyone had a mask on, but my wife had the mask on that I made for her with the plastic window. So I was reading her lips. So she was saying, okay, there's just something with the system. They're trying some different things. So I'm like, okay. And I'm following her. And then it just kept going. And then I was starting to think, well, maybe it's not going to work today. And then all of a sudden, I heard a voice, and I heard my wife say, I love you. And I couldn't believe it. And the first thing I said was, say that again. And when she said, I love you, I said, I love you too. And I was just overcome with, it's been like 10 years or so since I heard her say, I love you. And I was just flooded, and I didn't want to move. If you notice in the video, I didn't want to move. I was just like, I don't want this sound to stop. Years ago, when I used to wear hearing aids, if you turned your head, you would lose sound. And I was just thrilled. I was thrilled.
There's so many emotions happening in that moment. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, to both of you, you say this has been a long road for you. You were saying 10 years, right? So what challenges have you faced?
Well, I was born with a rare genetic disease called osteogenesis imperfecta, and that simply means that my body doesn't have enough collagen. Collagen gives bones and other tissues tensile strength. And in my case, my bones, they break very easily with little trauma to no trauma at all. I broke my first bone at 6 weeks of age, and here I am at 53. I'm still breaking bones, and I'm well over 70 fractures. It also, as we learned, it also affects your hearing. And right after I graduated from medical school, I lost my hearing, and that prevented me from pursuing my career in that field. I did choose another profession, but then again, in August 13th, 2008, I suffered a rare life-threatening cerebral hemorrhage called a spontaneous subdural hematoma that left me in a coma on life support. I wasn't supposed to survive, but fortunately I did. And, those were some of the things that I have faced with in my life.
Wow. I mean, I can't imagine going through that. And then Erin, I can't imagine watching someone go through that. That's gotta be, is that like the most helpless feeling ever?
It was very helpless. But, Brian persevered and made it through all of it. And he's a strong person for that.
Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, this was such an inspiring story. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing. I know it can't be easy to talk about. I know it's an emotional story, but thank you for being brave enough to share your story today, because I know there's a lot of people out there that have also gone through what you're going through, Brian, and Erin, you as well, having to be, there and watching and trying to help as much as you can. It's a beautiful thing. So thank you for sharing your story with us today. All right.
All right. Thank you for the opportunity.
Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Please don't make me keep going.